Good morning. Today is Thursday, September 24th, and the lesson that we will be working on today is Lesson 3, Evaluating Point of View, Reasoning, and the Use of Textual Evidence in a Discussion. So, what we have been doing so far? So far we have been analyzing how the author develops claims and the central idea of the text, The Joy of Reading and Writing, Superman and Me by Sherman Alexie. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to prepare for a fishbowl discussion. Now, the fishbowl discussion will not happen today. Instead, it will happen on Monday when I see some of you guys in my actual classroom. And we will also assess the point of views, reasoning, and use of textual evidence presented in a discussion. In order to do this, you're going to need a few documents. So obviously, you're going to need the text that we have been working with, and you're also going to need your fishbowl discussion handout. So in today's lesson, basically what we're going to do is we're going to work on developing claims and supporting those claims with textual evidence and reasoning. This looks very similar to the lesson that we did on yesterday because if you paid attention, what we did is we identified some claims and then found textual evidence in the document to support it. So this is going to be an important skill for you as you begin to write your culminating writing task because it is an analysis essay and you will always have to use textual evidence to support what it is that you're writing about. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to model how we should complete the document that is going to be due on today. So I'm going to exit full screen. You guys should go into your classroom. You should see this lesson posted for today. It should say lesson 3 right here. And what you're going to do is click on this document and open it with Kami. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to answer these questions, find evidence in your text, and show me what your reasoning is. So the first question says, what is the significance of the text Sherman Alexie used to read? What is the significance of the process he learned to use to read? So we know basically from the text and from reading it 2 times that Alexie used a comic book to learn to read. Why do you think this might be significant? So I think that this may be significant because Alexie believed that reading saved lives just like superheroes do. Remember, he learned how to read using a Superman comic book. It says, what is the significance of the process he learned to use to read? Okay, so we basically know he taught himself to read. And this is significant. Now that we've responded to these questions over here, what we have to do now is find textual evidence to support this. So what you have to do is go back to your actual text. And I'm going to go back to this lesson for Monday and find some evidence that supports the idea that Alexie believes that reading saves lives just like Superman does. So I believe it's somewhere down here in this paragraph where he talks about Superman and learning how to read. Right here. It says his suit is red, blue, and yellow. The brown door shatters into many pieces. I look at the narrative above the picture. I cannot read the words, but I assume it tells me Superman is breaking down the door. Aloud, I pretend to read the words and say, Superman is breaking down the door. So this is the piece of textual evidence that I am going to use to support my answer. And I'm just going to copy and paste that directly into the document. Hopefully it all fit, but if not, you guys get that should go in that box. And now I have to use some reasoning. So how is this piece of textual evidence explaining what it is that I need for it to explain? So basically what this evidence does, this shows that Alexi used comic books to learn how to read. He would look at the pictures and basically narrate the text using the images. So basically what you are doing for this assignment is you are going to look at the question, respond to that question in this box, find evidence that supports your response and put it in this box, and then explain how your evidence connects to the claim. So you guys have, I did one example for you, and you just have two more examples to do and two discussion questions. So hopefully this lesson is not as complex. It is a pretty short lesson, and I hope you guys gain a lot from it. Let's go back to classroom to make sure you guys don't have anything else to complete with this assignment. I do not believe that you do. Yep, that is all that you have to complete for this assignment. Again, as always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me because I will be available during your respective class block.